Oh. Hello. Welcome. It's Mary Beth's first time here.
Yeah. Nice to be back in studio space.
Yeah, I think we all have landed on that. We all agree on that for sure. So have your strap handy, and so we're doing eagle pose this week, Garudasana, our asana of the week. So our Garudasana is a lot of internal hip rotation because we bring the leg over and maybe we bring the foot behind us. And it's a lot of our internal shoulder as well because we bring our arms together and then we can wind or we can just bring here. If we can't come into this, then we can always bring in that knee here, the ankle there. But it's a standing, balancing pose, and that really requires us to find our center. And so let's give ourselves a moment here to drop into the breath, maybe dropping into any points of contact with the floor. Maybe first just feeling the floor underneath us. Feeling the floor underneath us. Feeling the earth beneath us. Any time that we begin to feel unsteady in our practice or in our lives, we bring our awareness to the earth below and feel ourselves connected to it. That often can bring us into our body enough that we can begin to maybe then scan the body or bring us present just by connecting our physical body to the earth. Maybe notice where the hands are on your physical body or on the earth. And then begin to notice where the breath is going. For example, mine is going to my chest right now. Maybe yours is going all the way to the stomach, or maybe it's going to the throat. Just notice your breath. See where it's leading. Even as we notice it, we might begin to change it a little bit. Now our mantra for our Garudasana is at the center of life's storms, I stand serene. In the center of life's storms, I stand serene. How do we stand serene today? Let's exhale. Yeah. Let's make our way to our backs with our strap. For those of you that have a neighbor beside you, you might want to scatter on the mat because when you come to our dog, maybe hug the knees into the chest first. And that's going to help you feel that floor beneath you, that earth beneath you. This is a very strong pose for connecting to the earth element that's within our being. So maybe as we connect to the earth element within, we feel the earth element without. We feel it around us. Maybe focus on the ground again and our connection to the ground, your own connection to the earth. And now let those knees fall out wide and kind of fall apart. The hands can hold them and support them on the outside of the knee or yet on the inside. And opening up the hips to the outside. You can rock side to side if you want. Or you can stay still. Now let's exhale and send our legs long. Maybe flexing the feet towards the face. So the feet reach up to the sky. Yeah. And flex those feet towards the face. Now let's bend that right knee in, and with our strap, poke it around the ball of the foot, and I bring that left foot to the ground with the legs bent. That's going to be supportive on that sciatica. Or you can let the leg be long if you want. Now with the foot in the strap, maybe both hands on that strap, yeah. Maybe just let the foot fall out to the side. You can walk one hand towards the foot, leave one Hand out to the side on the floor if that feels better. Yeah. And just let the foot rest in the strap. See if you can relax the leg so that kneecap isn't stretching or stressing. And begin to feel into that hip. Now let's exhale, bring that leg back to the middle, and then bring the left leg up to sky and just switch the strap. And bring the right leg down, however you need. And then we'll drop that left leg up to the side. Really nice job, guys. Allowing yourself to be here, connecting to the earth in this present moment right now. Another breath in. And let the breath go out, breathing into the hip maybe, letting the leg relax still. Now bring that foot in. Let's bring the foot to the ground, let the strap come out, place it off to the side, so maybe it's handy for later. And now bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out for your expression of reclined butterfly. You might notice the low back is rounded, it's not quite in touch with the ground, that's okay. Shoulder blades, maybe ground those shoulder blades to the floor. You can soften the gaze. The center of life's storms, I stand serene. A key to a balancing pose or a standing pose is our drishti gaze. Drishti meaning that focus. And so if we stay focused on something in front of us that's not moving, that helps us balance. You might be able to apply that to life as well. Keeping our focus, regardless of what's happening around us. We can keep our focus. Maybe even remain serene. As long as there's no mice to interfere. All right, guys, let's exhale. Bring the feet to the floor, knees back to the sky. Let's lift those hips up and then place it back down. So maybe the low back's on the floor now. We're going to begin to tie the movement with breath a little more consciously. So ground those feet. The hands are at the side. Yeah, nice. And we'll exhale to drive those hips up, the glutes. Press the hips to the sky. You can wiggle the shoulder blades underneath the shoulders and the chest for our bridge pose. Satya Bandha Garudasana. Breathing in and out. And then we'll inhale to lower down. Exhale, press those hips back up. And now let's inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. Pause at the top this time. It doesn't mean hold the breath, but just pause with the pose. Maybe feel into those glutes driving those hips up and opening up the inner, or the front of the hips, those hip flexors. Breathe in. And now let's inhale, lower down. And draw the knees to the chest. Let those knees fall out to the side maybe. You can rock side to side. You can roll the ankles, point and flex the feet. Now draw those knees together. Cross the right leg over the left. And just let those legs be crossed. And now let's press or interlace the hands together and press the hands to the top of that right thigh. And now press the thigh into the hand. You might feel the legs super active, maybe the glutes, the low back. So we're pressing the hands onto the thigh and the thigh into the hands. Breathe in. And now exhale, unravel those legs and the legs to the sky, let the feet fall apart. No strap here, but just the hands to hold the knees. And exhale, draw the feet back together, bend the knees, left leg crosses over the right. Feel that low back on the floor. Interlace the hands, press the hands on top of the thigh, press the thigh, that left thigh into the hands. Activating this core nice and strong. You might feel the low back active. Breathe in and out. Waking up the core. And now exhale, release the hands to the thighs, release the thighs from the hands. Exhale, bring the feet to the floor, let the feet come out to the side, reclined butterfly for 3 breaths. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. This next breath, let's reach our arms up overhead. A big good morning stretch. Arms reach over the head, into the wall, maybe, sorry. And then as you're ready, let's bring those hands back, maybe to the stomach, roll over, and let's find a tabletop. Giving yourself any wiggles or movements as you make your way to the table. It's kind of like that, like I said, that destination in GPS, but there's a lot of different routes there. So in our tabletop, in a few breaths, guys. So maybe that means a plank or a downward facing dog, or who knows what it means for you, but just find your table here in a few moments. We all had different sleeps last night and weeks and decades in front of us, so our bodies are going to be different. So we'll arrive here. On your next exhale, finding your table. Now, as you're ready, let's just shake the hips to the left, kind of leaning to the left, and then we'll lean to the right, opening up the outer hip, the outer glute, maybe just dropping the hips close to the ground as we drop from one side to the next. Really nice job, guys. And then bring the hips back to the middle, meeting in our table. Let's press the earth away. Let's curl the toes under. And how about lift up and back on an exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Grounding the palms, maybe grounding the feet. Connecting to earth, connecting to the moment, by connecting to the physical body. This is all we have. It's right now. Exhale. Let's inhale. Bring that right foot forward between the hands. Lower that left knee down. And then as you're ready, rise up, but drop that left hip forward. Good. Drop it forward and wake up. Again, those hip flexors, breathe in. Exhale, bring the arms out like a T, and then like a goalpost. Yes. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Breathe in for 3, and out, and 2. Maybe you exhale and drop a little deeper into that front hip. You might not be able to. And then another breath. And then exhale, bring those arms together. Let's round the spine, bow forward. You can straighten that front leg if you want, or keep a dent. Coming into a variation of a low lunge or Ardha Hanumanasana. But let those shoulder blades separate as we bring the elbows together. Good, guys, breathe in. Now exhale, bend that front knee. If it was straight, bring the arms up. Separate the hands, opening up like a T. Good, inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Curl the toes under. Let's step it back to plank pose. Now from here, let's exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the heart, or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. But stay here suspended and see if you can stretch out the front of those hips again. Maybe you sway side to side, open up the shoulders. Exhale and inhale here. Nice job, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, let's roll it back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Grounding feet, palms, grounding our awareness. Inhale. Exhale, ground the right hand, ground the feet, and reach that left hand over towards the right thigh or towards that right knee. Keep the chest pressing towards the thighs. A little 3-legged downward facing dog. Ekabata Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, ground that left hand. Let's give ourselves another breath. And then exhale to lower the knees. Let's walk the hands forward. Puppy pose. Anahatasana. Melt the heart. Lengthen the spine. Really nice job, guys. Breathe in. On an exhale, flip the palms to the sky. Changing that rotation in the shoulder. Drop the heart. Feel maybe a stretch in the armpits there. And the inside of the arm. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands. Curl the toes under. Lift up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Give ourselves a breath. Exhale. Inhale. And then reach that right hand towards the left thigh, grounding the feet and grounding the hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Another breath in. Out. Now inhale, bring the right hand forward, plant the hands, reach the heart towards the thighs, and then we'll inhale to step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. Exhale, drop that front hip, and then rise up with the arms. Yeah, nice. Breathe in and out, dropping into the front hip. And then we'll bring our arms into goalposts. And as you're ready, pinch those shoulder blades together, opening up across the chest. We'll breathe here for 3. And 2. And 1. And then exhale, bring the arms together. Bring the elbows together, the hands together as if they were magnets. And then we'll exhale to fold forward. And if you want, straighten that leg. This is a little challenging balance to have that leg straightened to bow, or maybe you keep the leg bent. Either way, it's fine. But engage that core and bring your awareness right here to your feet, to your heels. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Now exhale, let's bend that front leg. If it was straight, rise up with the arms. Yes, nice. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the arms above and let them separate. Now curl the toes of the right foot under. Let's lift up into a high lunge. And as you're ready, that's what it's for. Breathe in. And then exhale, let's fold forward to frame that front foot. Step the right foot forward to meet it. And then drop the hips, rise up to stand. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, pausing in mountain pose. Let's give ourselves 3 breaths here. Let me adjust this camera so you can see my head. After last week, I think we have some variations of mountain pose that we can fall into. Maybe it's an active mountain, maybe it's a less active mountain pose. But give yourself a breath of connecting to the earth. Breathe in. And then exhale, sweep the arms out and up. And then bring the arms out like a goalpost, pinch those shoulder blades together. And then bring the arms together again. Yep, fold forward, Uttanasana with your arms together. Ground the right foot, step the left foot back. And then rise up into a high lunge with those arms together. Nice, breathe in. And then exhale, bring the arms out in front. We're gonna find our eagle arms first today, guys. Right arm under, left arm on top. And then you just cross those arms and you can bring the backs of the hands together or maybe the palms together. Either way. We're gonna come into our high lunge with eagle arms, breathe in. And then let's exhale, folded forward, a variation of humble warrior. You can plant that left heel if it feels better. You can keep the left heel lifted. Namasthe, Virabhadrasana with Garuda arms. Breathe in. Maybe press the hands and the arms together so that the arms are active. Breathe in. Let's exhale, open the arms out wide like a T, keep the heart hovered. If you can, maybe you bring the right arm underneath that leg and reach the right arm underneath the leg, or it can be on top. So you can have the leg, the arm hovering, or you can bring it under. Let's breathe in and out. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands on the inside of that foot, plant the left hand and reach the right arm to sky. Pavrita Parva Konasana, revolve, side angle. Inhale and exhale, that walk is there if you need it. Breathe in and out. And then exhale, bring the right hand down. So we frame that foot, step the right foot back, Balasana, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, forward the Mukha Svanasana. And then we'll hang here, suspend, open your fronts of the legs if you sway side to side. Maybe you lift the left foot up and then reach it back to extend for the leg longer. Reach the right leg and extend. Replant the tops of the feet. Shoulders up, back and down, heart open. Good, guys, really good. Breathe in. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. The breath come and go. Breathe out and breathe in. And now let's step the feet together behind, like bring downward facing dog with the feet are together. And then lower those knees towards the ground. And then bring those knees back up. And then step the feet wide. And then lower the heels down. Maybe you bring those knees towards the ground again. And then you straighten the legs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Exhale. Really good, guys. Inhale, step the left foot forward. The ball, the right foot ground. And then we'll rise up with the arms. And drop into that right hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms out in front. Left arm under, right arm on top. Eagle arms. Exhale. Maybe you inhale for a little back bend, lifting the elbows up, and then fold it forward. Namasthe, Virabhadrasana. Humble warrior. The shoulder might be right next to that knee. Maybe it's the heart is up. Breathe in and out. We're always breathing. Another breath in. Maybe you exhale and open up the arms like a T, hovering that heart. Maybe feeling a little bit more into that left bent leg here when the arms are out. Option to bring that left arm underneath the leg if that's accessible. There's no need to do it. A little more opening in that shoulder, maybe breathe in. And then we'll exhale, bring the right hand on the inside of that foot, the left arm up to sky, probably to Parasukhanasana. Really nice, guys. Breathe in and out. Nice that breath. Where's the earth? Inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand down, bringing that foot. Step the left foot back, plank pose, Palakasana. Breathe in. And now let's exhale to press the earth away, roll the shoulders down, feel that nice strong back, reach through the heels. Reach the crown of the head forward, pull the knees towards the hips, active tops of the legs, active thighs, breathe in. Now let's exhale, bring that right knee towards that right elbow. We're gonna pause, breathe in and out. 2 more breaths, 2, and out, and 1. And then we'll lengthen that leg back, plank pose. Pause here again, maybe you lower the knees if you need a little bit of a rest. And if you're ready, bring that left knee to the left elbow for 3, and 2, in, and then exhale, send it back. Now let's press up and back to downward facing dog. Let the breath go. And lower down the knees and that distance apart, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. And if you want, you can bring a block kind of beneath the sits bones or beneath the thighs and let yourself rest on a block in your child's pose. Let's feel our breath, feel ourselves here, grounded on the floor, and that floor into the earth. Another breath in, exhale, inhale. And then exhale, the center of life's storms, I stand serene. Let's lift the hips up, floating into our table. Press the earth away. How about we curl the toes under, lift those knees off the floor. We'll hover here. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in, feeling a strong core. The hips, notice the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees. And now step the right foot forward. Lift the left knee off the ground and pivot the left foot towards the long edge. Now pivot the right foot towards the long edge, and we're here in our wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Nice, yeah. You can let the back of the hands on the ground like you had, yeah, or the palms down. Exhale. Let's breathe in. Let's exhale, rock over to the right, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. We're coming into side lunge, Skandasana. The heart lifts, you got it. Yep, breathe in. And out. Now exhale over to the left, Skandasana. This was our pose of the week a couple weeks ago, right? Inhale. Exhale over to the right. Breathe in. Notice that left hip stretching maybe. And then exhale over to the left. Skandasana, Lord of War. Breathe in. Let's exhale, come to the middle, lifting the hips, straightening those legs. Yep, tuck the pelvis. Nice. Bring the arms up overhead. And then exhale out like a T. Utthita Tadasana. Breathe in. Let's exhale, pivot that right foot towards the front of the mat. The left foot stays where it is. Now bend that front knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale, dropping into that bent knee and pressing that left foot into the ground. Opening up those hip flexors again. Try to keep that right knee towards the pinky edge side of the right foot. Breathe in. Now exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach that right hand past the right foot and then drop the right arm in front of that right leg. Trikonasana. Good. Breathe in and out. And in. And out. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the arms back up so our arms are like a T. Bring a bend into that right. Nice job, guys, breathe in. Now exhale, bring the hands on the inside of that foot. Plant the hands, pivot on the ball of the left foot. The left foot grounds. And then frame that foot. We'll step it back to our plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, or the mukha svanasana. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Let's inhale, step the left foot forward, and then you pivot that right heel down. And then as you're ready, lift those arms forward and back and come into that Virabhadrasana 2. Yes, giving yourself that time to find that foundation. Bending that front knee, the left knee, kind of tracking towards the pinky edge side of the foot. That's going to open that left hip. Grounding to the right foot, breathe in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, straighten that leg, that front leg, Inhale to reach past the foot, and then exhale to hinge. Find your Trikonasana. Right hand to sky. Maybe see about opening that right hip, sending it back towards a wall behind you, or that side of the mat behind you. Open up the right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, let's come up to Utthita Tadasana. Arms out like a T, left foot towards the long edge of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to hips. Shoulders up, back, and down. Good, breathe in. And now let's exhale to pivot the toes towards the corners of the mat. And then drop the hips down. Keep those knees tracking towards the pinky edge side of the foot. Really good job, guys. Bring the arms and hands into prayer, arms in front. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then we're just going to bring the hands down in front of us and kind of come into a forward fold, chopping the wood. Yep, yes. Then we'll inhale, rise. Keep those knees pressing outward. And then exhale, fold forward. Yes, good. Good breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Let's go down. Inhale up. Exhale, chop the wood. Good. Now inhale, rise up. Let's pause and stop. And then straighten those legs. Yes. Pivot the feet towards the front of the mat and step up to Tadasana. Lower the hands down. Maybe exhale through the mouth, releasing that heat. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's inhale, reach up to sky. Exhale, hinge at the waist, bend the knees, folding forward halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Keep your hands in prayer. Maybe open them up out to the side. Ground the right foot. Bend that right knee. Shift the weight into the right foot and step that left foot back. Maybe dragging the toe. And then lift that heel. So Virabhadrasana 3. Breathe in. Feel that wingspan of the eagle wide. Breathe in. And out. Strong standing leg. Nice job. Inhale. Now let's exhale, bend that front knee and bring that left knee through. So we're standing on the right leg, the left knee is in front. So keep those arms to balance as you cross that left leg over the right. You can stay there. Maybe you bring the left foot behind the right calf. And if you don't know which leg is which, it's okay. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the arms out in front. Left arm under, right arm on top. Find your eagle arms. Garudasana. At the center of life's storms, I stand serene. And if you can't get the legs crossed exactly, come into that flying pigeon legs. And breathe in and out. Let's exhale to bend and bring the elbows towards the tops of the thighs. Give yourself some time to try that out. If you're already there, pause. And we'll rise up, lifting the elbows, lifting the heart. And then unravel those legs. Send that left leg back to a crescent lunge. Grounding the ball of the foot, eagle arms. And let's exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Lots of humility here, right? At the center of life's storms, I stand serene. Inhale. Exhale to open up. Adding some lightness. Breathe in. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale to step it back, plank pose. Pausing here. Maybe swaying side to side. And then as you're ready, let's drop over to the left, plant the right foot on top of the foot, or maybe it's in front coming into your side plank. Breathe in and out. We are 3 breaths. Maybe you want to lower the hips down and tap the hips to the ground and then lift back up. Or maybe you just stay in your side plank. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, back to plank pose. And then as you're ready, bring those knees nice and wide. Sit back in child pose. Or maybe you find your puppy pose, walking the hands forward. Lowering that heart. Really nice job, guys. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Now, as you're ready, lift those sits bones off the heels if you're in child pose. If you're in puppy, lift the heart off the ground. Let's come into plank pose by curling the toes under and inhaling the hips up. Pull those kneecaps towards the hips. Breathe in. Exhale. Good job, guys. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Follow the right foot grounds. Let's rise up. Crescent lunge. We're going to shift into our Virabhadrasana as 3 from our crescent lunge here. So let's exhale to hinge at the waist. And then feel yourself come onto the big toe of the right foot. Ground the left foot, shifting that weight. And then straighten that leg and lift up into that Virabhadrasana 3. Breathe in and out. Any variation with the arms. Whatever's going to give you that balance. We all find balance in our lives in different ways, and this is just a testament to that. None of us are the same. Let's breathe in and out. Now, as you're ready, keep that left foot grounded and strong. Bring that left knee. Bring the right knee up and through. Give yourself a breath. Keep breathing. Find that drishti point, that point in front of you that's not moving. And then as you find that point, you cross the right leg over the left. Maybe you bring that foot behind, maybe you don't. Maybe you bring that ankle on top of the thigh. Arms out in front, right arm under, left arm on top. And then bring the palms back, the hands, or maybe the palms. Garudasana. The center of life's storms, I stand through. Feel that earth below. Feel the breath. Yep. Option to exhale and bring those elbows towards the thighs or the knees. You press the hands, the arms together. You feel those shoulder blades separate just a little bit, maybe. Let's inhale to lift the elbows. Exhale to unwrap the leg, and we'll step it back to that crescent lunge. Rounding the ball of the foot, bending into that knee. As you're ready, exhale to your humble warrior. Releasing maybe into your wingspan right away. Maybe you keep those eagle arms tucked. Up to you guys. Yep, nice. Breathing in and out. In. And then we'll exhale to frame the foot, plant the hands. Exhale. Whew. And inhale, step the foot back. And then as you're ready, exhale to rock over to the right side, coming into your Vashisthasana. Yep, that left foot can kickstand, or you can stack. You can drop the hips down and lift them up. One more breath in and out. Bring the left hand down, back into plank, breathing. And then exhale, bring the right foot forward. Let's pivot both feet towards the long edge. Then exhale, drop into your side lunge. Skandasana, yeah. Good, inhale. Exhale over to the left. Now bring ourselves to extended mountain pose. Bring the legs straight, grounding the feet, open up the arms wide. Breathe in and out. Let's exhale to drop over to the right for Skandasana. Keep the arms out. Now kind of move that left foot towards the right leg. So you might feel yourself lifting up a little bit. The right leg might be coming straighter. And now let's bring the left knee up in front and cross it over from side lunge to Garuda. You can wrap the foot around or just keep that right leg over. Bring the arms out in front. Left arm under, right arm on top. Garudasana. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Now we'll keep the arms here, or you can open up if you need to. Uncross those legs, untangle, and then exhale, bring that leg over to the left and come right into a side lunge to the left. Good. Over to the right, side lunge. Nice. Let's bring ourselves to our extended mountain pose. Come to the middle, legs straight, bring the arms out. Nice. Exhale, pinch the shoulder blades together. And relax, bring the shoulder blades to relax. Breathe in. Exhale, bring hands in front of the heart, or maybe out like a T. As you're ready, exhale over to the left, side lunge. Find your balance, maybe the heart's lifted. Bring that right foot a little bit closer to the left leg, maybe lift up in the heart, and then bring the right leg over the left. Coming into Garudasana. Arms out in front, right arm under, left on top. Nice job. One more breath. Exhale to unravel the legs, you can unravel the arms, but step the right foot long, and then straighten the legs. Exhale, let it go, side, arms down, maybe close the eyes if you want. We'll rest here in our extended mountain pose. Maybe bringing our inhale to a 4 count. And exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the eyes if they were closed. Now turn the feet to the front of the mat. We'll exhale to step it forward. Shake it out. Swing the hips side to side, shoulders up and down. Roll the head. Thank yourself for being here today. And for taking the courage to explore eagle. Let's bring our arms up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, step it back to plank, one leg at a time, and maybe you draw those kneecaps towards the hips, activating the tops of the thighs. Breathe in. Let's exhale, rock it back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, hips lift, breathe in and out. Now let's inhale, bring that right knee maybe towards that right wrist and lower the right knee down, the right leg down, the left knee down. Coming into our pigeon, Garudasana. You can drop that right hip. Maybe you bring a block underneath the right hip. You can bring the hands to the floor. You can bring the arms to the floor. Good. And if you prefer to come onto your back, sometimes you might feel a little more comfortable on the back in our figure 4. So let yourself come into whatever expression. And as you're here, let's begin to lengthen our inhales and exhales, letting this pigeon bring us into some stillness. Nice variations, everybody. Exhale. Just give ourselves one more breath in. And then exhale to begin to lift the heart if it was lowered. If you have a block underneath that hip, move that block and then just drop the hip down. And let's bring our legs out in front of us. Sitting down, and the feet are apart. Maybe that block that you just had under the hip, you bring in front. Maybe you have a couple of blocks, I'm going to bring a couple. We're going to bring the toes to point out, and maybe it feels better to point in. Maybe they're just in the middle. So kind of see what feels best on your hips. And then whenever you're ready, just walk the hands forward, letting yourself come into a restful forward fold. I have the blocks here to rest my head on. And see if you can relax the insides of the legs and the backs of those legs. Sometimes it's easier to bring the feet closer than wider. You might feel it yet in different places. It might be a little more relaxing to our nervous system. Forward fold will support us in regulating our nervous system. So let's allow us to regulate a little bit after all this stress we just gave to the body. Even though it's good stress and helpful, we can calm down now. Another breath. One more. As you're ready, exhale and begin to bring the shoulders back over the hips. We're walking the hands towards the midline. Put out a breath as we move those blocks. And then we'll just lean back, maybe bring the feet closer, and just sway those feet side to side. And then when you're ready, come into table and downward facing dog, or just go right to downward facing dog. Moving with awareness and maybe a little bit of slowness as if you're moving at a glacial pace. Oh, ground the heels, plant the hands. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that left knee towards that left wrist, and let's relax and move with ease into our pigeon. Sometimes this pose isn't very comfortable, so do what you can to make it a little more tolerable. You come on your back, figure four. Sometimes I feel a deeper stretch. That's what I'm after. Sometimes I feel more calm when I come into it on the front, but I feel a stretch when I'm on my back. So if you want to stretch, you can try a different way. Calming and stretching. You can come forward onto your belly. Good job, guys. Maybe you give yourself a moment to drop into that center if you might have been a little more on the margin. Coming back to center, back to that focus. Exhale. Count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to think about lifting the heart if it was lowered. If the heart's already lifted, maybe think about dropping that left hip over. We'll drop the left hip and we'll swing our feet in front of us again. And when you get there, let those feet come side to side. Maybe you come into a butterfly for just a moment and open up those hips. We're just in a big internal rotation, so you can externally rotate those hips. And an option here to bring the shoulders over the hips, and you can fold forward in your butterfly, or come into a seated forward fold with feet together. You can stack blocks on knees. So whichever one is going to speak to you more today in your practice. Seated forward fold, your posture Uttanasana, or your Baddha Konasana. Maybe beginning to inhale for 4. And exhale for 4. Ourselves 2 more cycles of breath. As you're ready, begin to lift up out of either your forward fold or your butterfly. Really good job, guys. Really nice awareness. Let's bring a slight bend to the knees. Bring the hands to the side. And then plant those sits bones. We'll come into our Shavasana from our boat pose. give yourself any variation of boat here, maybe 5 breaths, whatever your boat looks like, whether it's a stand-up paddleboard or it's a kayak, right? Allow yourself to feel a little bit of buoyancy, if that's possible here, in this powerful, strong shape. And then begin to make your way to your back. Whatever that looks like, you can just let yourself come all the way without even moving from boat. And see if you can just melt into your shavasana. The most effortless shape, hopefully, of the day on the body. But sometimes it can be the most challenging on the mind. So rather than shaming our mind for thinking, we can thank it for doing what it was designed to do, and then maybe give it a mantra. Maybe inhaling the mantra so, and exhaling hum. Inhale so, exhale hum. Relax the shoulders, and the eyebrows. Relax the backs of the knees and the toes. Really nice job, guys. Inhaling so, and exhaling hum. Let me scan the body and drop into that center. Maybe let that center become as big as it needs to be. So that we can remember what it feels like. Maybe where we notice it in the physical body. And know that it's there for us all the time. Sometimes it might just be quieter than others, but it's always there. Whenever you're ready, you can make your way up to a seated position. There's no rush. When you're ready, you can bring hands into prayer in front of the heart or just rest them in your lap. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Om. Shanti. 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 Om. Namaste. Namaste, Namaste. Namaste, Jenny. Dorothy, namaste. Bruce, namaste. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Good job, guys. These hips are no joke.